Hey Aquarius, welcome to your energy reading. Excuse me, it's my pleasure to work for you, as you know. So during your pre-reading kind of short meditation, a message came through very clearly that I just keep hearing the one true God, right? Now please don't allow that saying to trigger your earthly discourse around that and what text it comes from, what it means, and I'm just interpreting the frequency to match the words that are appropriate for that frequency is the one true God. Also, what I was getting is that you may have a lot of different influences in your life, as we see here, a lot of different influences in your life, principles, models that you've seen, things that you have experienced. But what they're saying is right now it's time for you to really tune out of those frequencies and tune into the one true frequency that matters, the one true station that matters, and one through line from above to below that matters, 1 minute 11 seconds. And that's what they mean when they say the one true God. As I see this and perceive it, it's going down the spinal column of your energetic anatomy. So spirit is showing this here as you being the product of the love and the care that you get from the other side, right? But there, of course, you still have your shadows inside and whatnot, as we see the Eight of Swords, that kind of get mixed in there. So what they're saying is to assist you in this tuning out of the lower frequencies and tuning into the one true frequency, or so to speak. It would be wonderful to come and get your shadows looked at, energetic clearings, and of course we do that here on our channel, on my Etsy page. If you choose to do that with me, we can take care of you, but whoever that you choose to do it with, it would behoove you to get some type of energetic assistance to work through that. And some of you, we call it shadow work, of course. Look at that judgment. That's a clear judgment. This is you coming through with good judgment here. One eye is blocked, of course, because when we have toxicity, which is the theme right now, toxicity, a lot of toxicity being cleared for a lot of people right now, a lot in the chest area. Now let's jump into your reading, and you don't have to be an actual Aquarius to benefit from this reading, and you don't have to watch at the time that this message is being given for this message to be for you. If it is, it is. But let's look at what I'm getting here with the energetic toxicity. Interestingly, a lot of us are going through a purification process that is located specifically in the channels. They're saying, thank you, in the meridians, the channels that are corresponding to the chest area, the upper half of the body. So a lot of the clients that I've been getting recently have been getting a lot of this chest clearing out of the way. I just keep getting mother issues popping up as I'm saying this. I'm just gonna put that out there, right? A lot of issues coming. I'm already feeling a lot of the collective here. Some of you are having issues with your store. It could be online store. It doesn't have to be, but some type of commerce is coming through as well. Brotherly stuff coming through. There's a lot of stuff. Then we're just going to get out of the specifics of your field guys, so we can kind of like stay on topic here. But there's a lot of toxicity that is, wanting to, let's even say wanting to, and needing to be pulled up and out. They're showing me ballet, somebody dancing, super cute, for some reason. All right. So and they are making they're making reference to the teeth. They're making reference to the rib cage here as well. For somebody here, cheeks are being on your face are being highlighted. So maybe somebody here, especially the right cheek, you may have noticed changes with your cheeks. Maybe you attracted, and yes, I did say attracted because the gravity, the energetic frequency within your body is what is going to attract these kinds of things. May have attracted some type of malady or accident to your right cheek or the cheek area. Some of you may have recently broken out in a rash of some sort. Some of you may look in the mirror and feel like you look a little gaunt. So whatever it is that shows up for you or manifests for you in the physical is just representing or reflecting an energetic situation going on in that area of your energetic field. And so even if you notice simply that you just keep looking at your cheeks, or you've been putting blush on recently, you don't normally do that, those are all indications of attention being drawn to an area that needs your attention. So anyway, just a reminder for that. And that's very, very interesting. They are also saying that we're going to be picking up on some energies in the lower half of the body, the lower regions, and that's directly being directed towards some of you on another level of your field, because you're watching the video, you're like, but there are parts of you that are like, can we also get the lower half done as well? Yes, you can, but right now, for whatever reason, we're highlighting the upper half. See this collaboration and working together? That's interesting, obviously. 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Judgment. Yes. All right. Let's see underneath the deck. I just suddenly got, I don't wanna, right? So there's energy trying to come in for a lot of you, but there's a lot of blockages going on. So it looks like in the trend right now, see, look at this. How could he really get access to what's going on? His judgment, it's all impaired because of the frequencies that are at the top, in the crown area, in other areas of the upper half of the body. So if this message is for you, God bless your buttons, then chances are that you can really benefit. I know I did talk about shadow readings and whatnot, and that's also important, but you could really benefit from actually shifting the energy within your field with your vetted, make sure you vet your healers, with your vetted and trusted healers that maybe you're already working with, maybe you've been seeing something in the newspaper, maybe your guides have been pushing you, ushering you to have a session with somebody that you heard about or whatever. Or of course there's me, but I'm not the only person in this world that can assist you. I am one resource, but there are other things that you could be doing to do this. And as I'm saying that, I'm just seeing that we're doing, like there's something going on with the light. So let's talk about that, because energetically speaking, it's corresponding to something going on within your mindset. So maybe you may be experiencing some type of, I don't want to say, well, at the end of the day, it is an energetic disturbance in the energy anatomy corresponding to the head, specifically in the cranial part and the right side of your brain and all that stuff. But what's going on is that you may be experiencing that as a little bit of short-term memory loss. So you may be like, oh, what did I walk in here for? And not like we get that normally, but not like that, like in a way where you're like, oh, okay, what? I'm getting a fish is prominent for somebody here, so maybe that's for somebody to know it's for you also. I'm also seeing that you may also be experiencing it as a short-term memory loss, confusion. I'm getting in the upper left of the head. You may be experiencing, like you may look up and you may see like colors, or you may feel a little lightheaded or spots or something. So there's something that's going on there. And from an energy healing perspective, this is showing up as pressure in the cranial. This is pressure that needs to have a chance to escape. As I feel into that for somebody here, at least one person, there has to do with pressure that is, the pressure's there. It relates to some experience that you may have had in high school or college, like that transition time. So that's coming back around here during this retrograde season for you to take a look at. I'm suddenly getting a little bit of a headache over the left eyebrow. It's interesting how the last, what was it? Because I'm doing these, I'm pre-recording these, and I just did Sagittarius and Capricorn. Same focus. They're focusing on energies within the field. So clearing, purification, detoxification, things like that. But they're also giving you a shout out. I'm getting that for somebody here, you're also having a change in your taste. So for example, maybe you always drink coffee. I know this seems minimal to you guys, but just from the perspective of the work that I do, this in particular is we would count as evidence, just to give you information so that you can kind of start doing this for yourself. You may all the time drink coffee, or maybe, I don't know if it was kombucha or kombucha, I can't remember what it is, the specific voweling there, but then all of a sudden now you feel like you just need to drink tea all the time, tea with milk or something like that, tea, and you're like kind of moving differently then in a way that is showing there's something off. All right, so And oh, I just got for somebody here that it's not for you. You're noticing it in somebody else. So keep an eye out. This is coming back to this message of, today there's this huge movement. It's a backlash movement to the opposite side of the spectrum. And it looks like this. I'm not my brother's keeper. I'm not responsible for anyone's feelings. Your feelings are your thing. I'm speaking my truth. And and that's great, but moderation. We've come from a place where it's like, wow, a lot of people have just been silenced. We know this place. We've all been there for one reason or another, regardless of what you've got going on. It was for you, right? And then boom, now we see in mainstream media, it's like, F everybody. Now I'm just speaking my truth. You've got the platforms to do these things, but we need to get to a place where we're out of the pain. These are the hallmarks of unresolved trauma, unprocessed pain, possibly unlooked at stuff, mixed in with ego, mixed in with not having the tools to really have this conversation in a healthy way, I don't want to say, I mean, we're all trying, right? But to not have these conversations in a, beneficial way. At some point, we leave the conversation and we get into pulpit mode. Pulpit, pundit, polemic, all this stuff, and 11 minutes 11 seconds becomes all about, I just want to speak. And a lot of times, just from an energy perspective, when I'm looking at people that I see on TV having these conversations, even people that we know and love, and in the celebrity world and blah blah blah, what I'm seeing coming from the field is just expression of pain. And sometimes, and this is understandable, it's completely understandable, but along the way, what gets lost is the purpose. What gets lost is the connection. What gets lost is the heart, because we are then tuning into a source for pain that is probably not the best source to tap into if we're looking to make progress. And this was a heavy message that we just talked about. What was it? In the last one, Capricorn. Interesting, right? So please, goes back. Now I'm going to say something. This goes back to the beginning of the year, when, remember how I told you guys that the guides kept saying that we need to start dropping into divine heart. We need to start activating the heart space. And it's imperative to really get into that this year, because it's going to get to a point, and I'd say it's already at this point with deep fake tech, with distortions in the media, with just all sorts of stuff. It's going to get to a point where you will no longer be able to discern what is true and what is not true by just using your physical faculties and using your logic. It's no longer going to be enough, because we can fake our way through these things. Lawyers will need to really start getting into their heart space. The jury will start to, people, when we look at things, we have to listen for the heart. Everyone and their mother can spit facts about a situation that is legitimate, that is worthy, that is understandable, but taint that and skew it and all of this because they're not in the heart space. And so then they, in their effort, or maybe on some level at their conscious mind level, to bring justice or to do this and that, or to even the playing field, or whatever is going on, right? Or to spread awareness, or to bring art to the world, whatever is going on, that's semantics. Energetically, what it looks like is I'm saying, or I'm believing at the conscious mind level, that I'm doing this for this reason, but my deeper, unacknowledged, unhealed, unmet need driven motivations are actually and not having the tools, and sometimes just being so in bitterness because no one's witnessed my pain yet. I'm producing this. We're looking at the results. So if you find yourself championing really great causes, because we have so many causes, but you need to spin some energies out of your field, then, because it's toxicity. And if you don't care for your energetic body, what you are producing and introducing into the world, whatever it is laden with a frequency of bitterness, low vibrational frequencies, things like that. So it's very, very important to pay attention to your energetic hygiene and to call upon the divine to create that space for you. All right, God bless you. Bye.